The next one is dealing with solving an equation that's quadratic in form. The eyes are too big. That's okay. I'll just do this. Who's cute? You are. Yes, you are. The Android logo. It's not a turtle. Not a tortoise. All right. You have an equation, what's considered to be in quadratic in form if you have two conditions, if you will. You're looking for one exponent is twice that of the other. Well, we have that. We have a 4 and a 2. So if one exponent is twice that of the other, and you can rewrite it so you see something being repeated, well, in this case, x to the fourth is the same thing as x squared squared. So you have an equation quadratic in form if one exponent is twice that of the other, and you see something being repeated. You should consider doing substitution. Instead of x squared, give it a new name. What do you want to call it? Y it is. So all the x squareds become y's. So instead of this set of parentheses here, we're now going to have a y. So we're going to say y squared. Minus, instead of this set of parentheses, we're going to say y. 8y minus 9 equals 0. The whole purpose of doing the substitution is to make it look prettier. That's really about it. It's not to say you couldn't work with the original one. You totally can, and I'll show you that after we're all done. But after substitution, this looks a lot nicer to work with. How does y squared minus 8y minus 9 factor? Good. So according to the zero product property, setting each factor to 0, what does that say about y? Did we start with y? No. So after you figure out what this variable equals, go through and back substitute. So instead of y equals 9, we can say x squared equals 9. And instead of y equals negative 1, we can say x squared equals negative 1. So if x squared equals 9, what does x equal? Plus or minus 3. And if x squared equals negative 1, what does x equal? Plus or minus I. So there's your four answers, plus or minus 3, plus or minus I. And we did that through using the substitution. However, as a comment, for some of them, you may be able to look at it and factor it from the get-go. Notice this would factor as x squared minus 9, x squared plus 1. So this would say x squared equals 9, check. And this would say x squared equals negative 1, double check. So you don't have to do a substitution. And notice it would save you 4 steps. But choice is yours. So again, exponent 1 twice that of the other. You see something repeated, consider substitution.